All right, greetings and salutations, everyone. Hope everyone is doing great. This is the Crypto Truth, hitting you up with a crypto quickie. First off, I want to apologize to everyone for missing yesterday. I was out of town yesterday and things got crazy with paperwork and stuff, so I really apologize for that. Let's go ahead and get started. From an article from You Today, criminal activity saw a sharp drop in 2020 when it came to cryptocurrency. Now, I want you guys to keep that in mind because that's going to come up in a later news article. Bluezel's February mainnet launch will make room for Polkadot. So Polkadot is out there getting connections and doing great things out there. So that's a good thing to hear. Coinbase to acquire Bison Trails to compete in the market for infrastructure as service. Look here, I don't know what Coinbase need to do, but they need to do something. They're losing ground really quickly. I'm almost to the point to where I don't even have to deal with Coinbase anymore. Now, personally, I do have a Coinbase account, but I don't have to use it. Obviously, there's Binance US and there's some other options as well that I can mix and match. So yeah, going with Coinbase, they need to do something. Matter of fact, I think the best thing that they can do is actually have a customer service a call center. I mean, they will be busy 24/7 and they can find ways to create revenue that way. But I mean, I'm just a regular guy. What do I know? All right. Binance removes 165 million worth of BNB from circulation in the largest ever token burn. Look, I made a video and talked about BNB a little bit. BNB is going to make it. Binance Coin, they're very, very smart. I believe it was a couple of years ago. They did the same thing. They had a token burn. I don't think the token burn was as big as this one, but they had a token burn. Very, very smart move. Some other projects, which I'm not going to name right now because this is not a video about them, but they probably should learn something from BNB. Just throwing that out there. All right, Gary Gensler is going to be the new chairman of the SEC. Doesn't really matter who's the chairman of the SEC. I like to look at the long game and what's going to happen in the long term. And we all know what's going to happen in the long term. And that's one of the things that I'm more concerned about. On the short term, yeah, I think he might be okay with cryptocurrencies, but we'll have to see what happens with that. Grayscale now owns 3% of all Bitcoin in circulation. So Grayscale owns 3% of all Bitcoin in circulation, people. What can I say? I've said this a million times before. Grayscale, Fidelity, all of these digital asset, these companies that are collecting digital assets, even PayPal, they're going to be acquiring Bitcoin. That's why the Bitcoin's price has gone up, and it's going to go up even further. It probably should be up further than what it is right now. Gibraltar is still regulatory guidelines for digital asset exchanges. Look here, man. Gibraltar is one of those places to where they are crypto friendly. There's a lot of they have like a lot of things going on out there as far as, you know, when they get together and they talk about blockchain and all this other good stuff. A lot of that's been happening over the years in Gibraltar, so it's not really a surprise that Gibraltar is part of that. Next, institutional investors buy 60 million of Bitcoin in just one day. Look, here you go. This is what I'm talking about. 60 million Bitcoin in just one day. People, this Bitcoin is going to be drying up. That's why it's the name of the game. Bitcoin is the name of the game. Bitcoin is the name of the game for the short term and for the long term. Now, I don't think Bitcoin is the name of the game as far as being the currency that's going to be the it currency, but I do think that it's going to be a reserve digital asset. I really do believe that. Iran reportedly seizes 45K Bitcoin mining machines after they seized them after illegal uses. So here's the thing. I told you guys before, there was an article talking about, hey, what's going to happen when countries start collecting Bitcoin? Let me tell you something. They already are. They already are, people. This is just the beginning. Iran, other countries, it's not just Iran, other countries, they're trying to get all of these these Bitcoin mining facilities. They're trying to get their name and their skin in the game. They want taxes. They want everything else in between because they are trying to accumulate Bitcoin. They see where this is going. They just won't say it publicly because if you say it publicly right now, guess what happens? Yeah, that's what happens. So, anyway, continuing on. Female crypto trader robbed millions of dollars at knife point. People, please be careful out there. Please be careful. I always say be careful out there. If you're talking about cryptocurrency, don't talk about how much money you make with cryptocurrency. Try to keep those things secret. Don't tell us about your bags. Don't tell people publicly how many bags. Oh, I got 50 million bags of, you know, whatever it is. You know, that's a lot. And then people pay attention to who you are. Unfortunately, I might just have to die because they wouldn't be able to get nothing from me because I really don't have anything. So it would be like, what's the point? But yeah, I'm just got to be careful out there, people. All right, Janet Yellen says cryptocurrencies are a concern in terrorist financing. So there's this lady in the U.S. called Janet Yellen, and she's talking about concern in terrorist financing, right? So we're having a concern with terrorist financing when criminal activity saw a sharp drop in 2020. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense, does it? No. You want to know why it doesn't make sense? Because of the fact that they're trying to instill fear. They're trying to create reasons as to why they want to create these crazy regulations, especially here in the United States of America. They're really, really trying to hold on to power in the United States of America, and it's just going to float right through their hands because they don't know how to properly do things. And the main thing is that if you want people, you want an excuse to have people not use cryptocurrencies. But in order to do that, what you need to do is you're not going to have, the United States is never going to have a currency that's going to be better than cryptocurrencies. So why? Because the dollar's losing ground. So why don't you just add benefits? If you have more benefits to have people using your currency, then people will use your currency instead of using the cryptocurrency. But because they want so much power and because they want X, Y, and Z, it's never going to happen because benefits. We don't want to give you benefits. We don't want to do anything. So like I said, people, I've told this all the time, and this is for all countries all across the world. All countries, all leaders, you got to take care of your people. If you don't take care of your people, you're done. Technology is going to take over. They're going to find a way to live more efficiently, do everything, and it's just going to be up to you. So you can destroy your country or you can raise your country. That's how it is. But I have an idea, and by the way, this is a sarcastic idea, but I have an idea. What if, I don't know, they shut down the internet, right? That's the best way to solve it. Control the servers or shut down the internet. Great way to solve the issues that's happening there. No, it's not an idea. It's not a great idea, but I do have a feeling that they're going to go that direction, and that's one of the reasons why. We're going to talk about a couple of technologies that's moving forward. So, sorry for the long news article today, but we had a lot to cover because obviously I definitely apologize for being out yesterday. Okay, market cap is just below $1 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is at 65.2%. Bitcoin is hovering around $34,500. We do have some top gainers, although it's definitely looking red out there. It is bleeding. Okay, REN is up 13.41%, up 72.63%. Hedera Hashgraph is up 36.89%, up 68.13%. And Hedera Hashgraph is one of those ones to where I was telling you guys before. We was talking about that chart when I was talking about Holochain. It's one of those projects that's looking at the next level. And obviously what's behind Hedera Hashgraph and DAG, and then we also have Holochain. So pay attention, people. This is where the money's flowing. This is where the money is going to start flowing. Enjin Coin. Enjin Coin is up 19.63%, up 149%. Enjin Coin is one of the first video game coins, coins that was mainly geared towards video games that I feel is going to make it. They just had regulatory approval. I forgot what country across seas, but they're doing well right now. So I expect Enjin Coin to do very well over the years. NXM, I don't know what that is up 15%. is up 15% and up 16.49% for the week. So there we go, you guys. I tried to really keep it really short. Unfortunately, things got caught up. I got caught up with some things. So thank you for listening to this Crypto Quickie. You guys have a wonderful day. And most importantly, you guys, please, please, please stay safe out there.